Good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's Thursday night. Time to talk about what's coming up in and around the area this weekend and looking for, forward into the future just a little bit. Yeah, apparently words they, they go so much more smoother and more smoother. Anyway, all right, so I can't talk tonight. My brain and my mouth are not working on the same frequency or with any kind of coordination or agreement between each other. I can't even blame it on this. It's just water. And this is just tea and honey, even though it says coffee. Anyway, hey, let's get right into it. And let's jump into and talk about some of the things that are going on in and around the area. We'll kick things off with Unraveled Yarn Boutique is having their beginner crochet class. Not this weekend. There's a lot of places that are taking off, having reduced hours. Um, it's a holiday weekend, y'all. And so there's a lot of people doing holiday things, which means that they're not all doing work things. So not this weekend, but next weekend, next Saturday, September 7th at 10:30 a.m. will be the beginner crochet class at Unraveled Yarn Boutique. Juniper Tree Meadery is going to have a food truck this weekend. That's right, August 30th and 31st. That's Friday and Saturday. Hog Heaven Barbecue will be at Juniper Tree Meadery. So you can swing by, and if you're headed out of town, you're going to go to the lake or something like that, or go to the river, or even if you're just staying home, feel free to stop by, grab some good food, and you could get one of their bags of slushies to go, or a growler, or a couple of bottles of mead, whatever happens to fit your flight of fancy. You like that? I got a lot of F's in that sentence there.
I just think you're letting us know you want a flight.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about a flight. Remember we were talking about people that were working different hours because it's the holiday weekend. Downtown Nutrition would like to let you know they will be open on Labor Day, but their hours are going to be slightly reduced from normal. So you can catch them from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Labor Day. The Paragould Farmers Market this Saturday, 2 days from today. Yeah, all of a sudden math wasn't working. There are 40 vendors that are scheduled to be at the market this week. This is the final market of the regular season. So if you haven't been to the farmers market yet, Saturday is your next and almost last chance to do it. As I said, this is the final market of the regular season. Once this weekend is over, there will be a 2-week break, and then there will be a fall market 2 weekends. The last 2 weekends in September will be a fall market at the farmers market. But this is the last market Saturday for the regular farmers market season. Music will be provided this weekend by Electric Voodoo Explosion. Steel and Stitches is going to be there. Alhambra Orchard Apiary is going to be there. There are going to be sourdough bread people there. There is going to be coffee there. There will be honey there. I think there's going to be salsa there. I saw some pickles. I saw some pickled peppers. There's still fresh fruits and vegetables. So lots of good stuff. So get out and come see the farmers market this Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to noon. MJ Southern Chic has got a new selection of Consuela bags in stock, and they're also now on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. I don't. I barely talk, and I'm not really sure what makes me tick.
Technically, you have been on TikTok
Tech-
because you're on Steel and Stitches TikTok.
Technically, I've been on TikTok. Okay, I've been on TikTok, but I am not on TikTok. Okay. But yes, but MJ Southern Chic is on TikTok, so go give them a like and follow there. Okay. um, something really odd happened with that slide, and it decided it didn't want to render that one frame. Hey, or there, or there. That's really weird. Anyway, the Paragould Chamber of Commerce would like to invite you to several ribbon cuttings that they have coming up. Petra Stonecraft will be September 16th, which is 2 weeks from Monday. Tuesday, September 17th at 2, Invigorate is having their ribbon cutting. September 19th, which is a Thursday at 1:30, Utility Trailer will be having a ribbon cutting on their new facility. And the Paragould Regional Chamber of Commerce invites you to come out and attend to those ribbon cuttings if you happen to be in the area, if you're able to make it. They would very much love to see you celebrate these businesses as they open and expand their operations. Paragould Chamber of Commerce would also like to invite you September 5th, which is next week, next Thursday. September 5th at 11:15, Crowley's Ridge College will be having a groundbreaking for their new science building. And they would like to welcome the Crowley's Ridge Chamber of Commerce, or excuse me, the Greene County area. Anyway, would like to welcome new member Invigorate Weight Loss and Wellness and Avaris Salon and Comb. Wow, that just really, yeah. The Paragould Regional Chamber of Commerce. I don't know how I managed to just absolutely flub that up so much. And I also don't know what happened to that slide. That's really weird that that graphic just disappeared. Blush Beauty Bars and Bags is restocked on some perennial favorites. So if you like bow charms, or if you're looking for all things Swifty related, go check out the charms at Blush. Weber's Bookhouse, September 13th. This is going to be a Friday. Normally these are on Saturday, but this is a little bit different. September 13th, which is Friday, 2 weeks from tomorrow, at 4:30 p.m. will be a book signing with Pamela Dubois. She has a really interesting and varied selection of books that she has authored. Um, a lot of them based around things in her life, but not necessarily other than that on any kind of a. And you just need to read them, check out the details, and read them. Cultured Man has a new selection of golf wear available. Weather's starting to cool down a little bit. It's not quite the surface of the sun temperatures out there in the sand trap, so now's a good time to go grab the clubs and go see if you can hit the 9 or 18 holes. Collins Theater has a lot of stuff coming up. The month of September is going to be super busy. I think, other than I say that, and then other than next weekend, there's nothing going on the weekend of the 6th and 7th. But other than that, there is a ton of stuff going on at the Collins Theater during the month of September, and then moving right on into October. So go check out all the interesting things that are going to be going on at the Collins Theater on their Facebook page under the events tab, which I can see again. GS Accessories, Gifts, and Home Decor has some great things, gifts for teachers. If you have a teacher in your life, there's someone special. They've got some great things for your teachers. And just remember, coffee, it's teacher fuel. Perfect Touch Home and Gift. I realize it's August. It's almost September. Is it too early to say the C word?
Really.
because what you see in this picture at Perfect Touch Home and Gift is a shipment of Christmas items that they have just got in stock. And yes, it really does. It feels like, I mean, it doesn't feel like 8 months of this year's already gone by, but it has. It's really weird. Um, they say time flies when you're having fun, but it must go by at light speed when you're not, or something. I don't know, because I really am not sure how this year has gone by as fast as it has. Hasn't been a bad year. I wouldn't say it's all been fun. It hasn't been a bad year. But it's just gone by crazy fast, it seems. Appalicious Gourmet Apples and Treats. This is a custom order that they did. The customer came in and asked for 2 pounds of chocolate covered gummy worms. And I have to admit, I am intrigued. BRTC's community education program has a lot of things going on in the month of September. I went ahead and I've included them all here, even though some of them stretch all the way through the month. The reason is a lot of these, the registration for these, the cutoff day is about a week before the event. So I want to make sure you have plenty of time if you're interested in these events, that you can make sure you get signed up for these events. Starting off next weekend, September 7th, which is next Saturday, Bob Ross Oil Painting, Rolling Hills. This will be taking place on September 7th. There will be an acrylics painting class. The subject is autumn blue. September 10th in Pocahontas, September 17th in Paragould. By the way, unless I specify Pocahontas, all of these classes will be taking place in Paragould. September 11th will be a Halloween wreath class. There will be a stained glass class, the subject pumpkin, on September 12th. A basic sewing class, you'll be sewing a fall tote bag on September 23rd. A gluten-free cooking class on September 24th. This one, check the registration for this. This is going to be in Paragould, but I believe instead of being at the BRTC campus, it's going to be at the gym. But I might be wrong about that, so double check the details for that. September 24th, in Pocahontas, there will be a Petals and Pumpkins floral design workshop. And September 25th, there will be a stained glass class. I really should have thought that through before I actually wrote that out like that. The subject will be Scarecrow on September 26th. Taco Rio's inspirational thought of a few days ago. It wasn't today's, but I saw this and I found it humorous, so thought I would share it with you. It's officially wear a sweater in the morning and regret it in the afternoon weather. And I can kind of understand that. There was a couple of days this past week where I took the dogs out and I was wearing my hoodie, and I take them out first thing in the morning. And yeah, it was nice, and it was comfortable, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, by the middle of the afternoon, wearing that hoodie is not something I would have wanted to do. Yeah, Jersey is sitting over there on a heating pad, wearing her sweatshirt, drinking hot tea. Um, but to be fair, she does that when it's 95 degrees outside. I'm pretty sure that it could be 100 degrees outside, and she would be happy to go sit out on the back deck in her sweatshirt.
Well, no, but you gotta realize it's only 71 in here, and it's been 60 something in here all day until your hot air started moving through the room.
Apparently, I have a lot of hot air. Okay.
Don't even say that like you're surprised.
No, not really.
Any of your listeners are.
I'm not really super surprised by being accused of having a lot of hot air. Next week, September 7th, at the Forest Elwood Crowley's Ridge Nature Center, they will be having a class on deer bites, cooking venison appetizers.
Yeah, we still have some of that in the freezer.
We have some venison appetizers in the freezer.
Venison.
Oh, we have some venison in the freezer. September 13th will be a women's dove hunt. There are some requirements for this. If you're interested, please register and sign up and make sure that you meet all the requirements for that class. September 28th will be the Fall Family Fair at the Nature Center. Go ahead and check out all the details on their Facebook page for that and go ahead and register for that if that's something you're interested in. 2 weeks from Saturday, September 14th, a Verb Bookstore will be hosting Valkyrie Training Camp Chapter 2 at the Craighead Forest Park. The ticket cost for this event is $79. That includes the event merchandise. You can contact Verb Bookstore for the payment details. I wonder why they have a blank slide in there. Maybe I just accidentally stuck an extra slide in there. All right. And speaking of holiday hours, happy Labor Day from Verb Bookstore. They will be closed Sunday and Monday. Huntington Square still has a JPS reunion tailgate packages coming up. That is going to be on October 18th from 4:30 to kickoff. See them for more details. It seems like we just had a slide like this not too long ago, but it's almost fall, and the porch at Huntington Square is getting ready to change their menu up once again. Got some new things coming for the fall menu. Keep a lookout for those. And if you're looking for something to do this Saturday night, Hank Nightshade will be on the porch starting at 6:30 playing some music for you. The Paisley Pineapple has got some new Halloween merchandise. If you're looking for something to decorate and go ahead and give you that fall and Halloween vibe, check out the Paisley Pineapple and see all the cool stuff they've got. Tiny Twig has a bunch of new charms and keychains available. And these are a little different than what you see most places. You can find tiny little plants and some moths as well. Sam and Nini's birthday bash at Artsy Unique Boutique will be taking place on September 21st from 10 to 3. There will be free favorite things goodie bags with every purchase. Rock Style Secondhand Swag has a selection of great merchandise. They can outfit you from head to toe and take care of all the details as well. Whether you're looking for that new shirt, a new pair of pants, a worn jacket with some personal style, and the necklaces and bracelets and everything else to go with it. Check out all the stuff they got at Rock Styles. Sam's Sweets and Treats is making up banana pudding today, and they are soliciting suggestions for cookies to make next week. So if you've got a cookie that you would like Sam to whip up, and go leave them a comment on their Facebook page, and maybe that'll be one of them on the menu next week. I have not placed an order yet for Snickerdoodles, although I was thinking about it earlier today when I saw that. Sunflowers and Cotton Tees Boutiques. Saw this on their Facebook page. It's funny because this really isn't anything to do with the stuff they sell, but I just saw this and it was just interesting to me. This was one of their just a post for thought. This or that, if you're going to travel, this or that, Airbnb or hotel. If I was going to do this, and I had to think about this for a while because we've traveled and we've stayed in. I haven't stayed in an Airbnb, but I've stayed in a Verbo, which is about the same thing, and I've stayed in lots of hotels. What was the other one?
When we had all the kids with us.
Yeah, in Bella Vista. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a Verbo. That's technically a hotel. It wasn't. I mean, it's set up almost like an Airbnb, but it's technically a hotel. Um, Honestly, I guess it depends. When we got the Verbo, we were going to a destination. We were going to stay there for a week, um, and we had a lot of people, so it made sense for us to get something like an Airbnb or a Verbo. What? Okay. Okay. Um, a lot of times when I'm traveling, though, I'm getting a hotel because I need a place to rest. Uh, so in that case, a hotel works out much better than an Airbnb because I basically want some place that I can show up, I can sleep, I can shower, I can leave. So I guess it really just kind of depends for me on the object of the trip, which one I think would work out better for me. Travel by train or car rental. I do enjoy road trips. I like to drive, so no problem with that. I've always wanted to travel by train, though. I have a friend of mine who has taken several trips by train. Um, Actually, I think I was looking at some of his recent posts, and I think he actually took a train from here to, I think it was Seattle, and then he got on a boat and took a cruise. So I, and it's he's taken, like I said, he's been on several trips by train. So I think that would be cool to do. There's a transcontinental um, uh, train package that you can get to cross Canada, and I think that would be really cool. You start on one side of the country and then just take a train, or technically it's not one train; it's a series of trains, and just cross the entire country. And that would be, I think that would be fun to do, to go see all of that and to experience that. Backpacker suitcase kind of depends on how long I'm going to be gone. Um, I can, stuff everything in a backpack or in a duffel bag and be good for a couple of days. If I'm going to be gone for a while, I'll probably need the extra space for a suitcase. Traveling light or packing everything but the kitchen sink. Honestly, this one's going to depend on the mood that I'm in. Um, because there are days where I don't need much. There are other times when I start packing and then I fall into the trap of overthinking everything and packing for every possible eventuality. And the next thing I know, I can't fit the kitchen sink in my suitcase. So that one might happen either way. Party time celebrations, in addition to having a great event space and being able to provide parties and events. They also do some baking, and they have several different baking things. They're working through their chocolate phase right now. So if you're interested in all things chocolate, go check out Party Time Celebrations and see what they've got available. Pollard Farms and Homesteads is having a t-shirt giveaway. They've got several different t-shirt designs that you can choose from. These are just some of the options of t-shirts that they have. If you would be interested in participating in their t-shirt giveaway and see what you need to do in order to possibly win one of those t-shirts, go check out their Facebook page. They'll have all the details and instructions there. It's a contest that started, I think, today, and it runs through next Thursday. IR Sweets is going to be at the Farmers Market this Saturday, and then you can catch them at the Greene County Fair all next week. I think they're going to be there from the the second to the seventh, I think, Monday through Saturday. So yeah, go check out the Greene County Fair and IR. Go make sure you go say hi to IR Sweets and grab something tasty from uh, their many offerings. I'm sure they're going to have roasted nuts and Rice Krispie treats and all sorts of goodies. Sorry about that, Rollo. Didn't mean to kick you, buddy. Moved my foot and didn't realize you were right next to it. Singo Bingo at Bloom Events, hosted by Main Street Downtown Paragould, will be taking place next Friday, September 6th at 6 p.m. That was different. Pink Opal Boutique has a couple of events coming up. I missed this one last week, August 24th. Missed that one, but August 30th, tomorrow, they will be at Onyx Med Spa from 4 to 7 with their boutique and hat bar offerings. This is for Onyx Med Spa's birthday celebration. So, congratulations on another year, Onyx Med Spa. September 21st, you can catch Pink Opal Boutique at the Beatles on the Ridge in Walnut Ridge. B&B Collections for their comics, collectibles, and all things nerdy. They're called B&B Collections, but did you know there is a third B? This mystery and enigmatic third B is known by few, and it is a very carefully guarded secret. Perhaps one day you might be lucky enough to meet the third B. But in the meantime, make sure you check out the B&B Collections Facebook page because they have some really, really interesting announcements that are going to be coming up in the near future about some things that they're adding to their store that's going to make things even more awesome and possibly even more nerdy. Good things are coming. Go check them out at B&B Collections. Partovi's Euros and Falafel is going to be closed for a vacation through the 5th. So they are taking a little bit of time off, and they'll be back next weekend. This weekend, Saturday night, is the 13th annual Labor Day Classic at Crowley's Ridge Raceway. Oh, excuse me, I said Saturday. It's Friday, August 30th, tomorrow night. Usually they race on Saturday. I was assuming I wasn't reading, so that's my bad. There will be super late models, wing sprints, straight stocks, mini sprints. Gates open at 5 o'clock. Racing starts at 7:30. $20 for adults, $10 for kids. 5 and under free pit pass, $35. That's a lot of fun to go watch. Always a great time. Lots of great action to see them whipping around that dirt track. Pick where you want to sit based on how much dirt you want slung your way. Native Brew Works Oktoberfest is coming up September 27th and 28th. Stay tuned for more details. They've just announced the date there. I'm sure there's going to be more details coming up. Make sure you're there for all the fun and activities. This week at the Foundry, tonight, pretty sure this is already over. Started at 6 o'clock. That was 3 hours ago. The Fab Blitz Armory night. Tomorrow night, Lorcana, League Casual Play, 6 p.m. Saturday, MTG, Commander Pods, 2 p.m. and a Fab Skirmish at 5 p.m. A couple more things coming up. There'll be a Flesh and Blood tournament next Saturday, September 14th at 5 p.m. And that tournament takes place on the second Saturday of every month. And the following Saturday, September 21st at noon, there will be a Warhammer Blood Bowl Sevens tournament. Contact the Foundry for more details and get signed up for those events. Extra Lives Arcade. They will be open this weekend. They are going to be open Saturday and Sunday, I think. Let me make sure I have that right. They posted their hours, and these are their hours. I say that wrong. I don't think they're open on Sunday yet. But let me double check. Yeah, they're going to be open Friday and Saturday this week. They're going to be closed on Sunday. They do have some Sunday hours coming soon, but I don't think that they've opened on Sunday just yet. But look for that coming up in the near future. Few events coming up in and around the area. The Greene County Fair kicks off on Monday, September 2nd. Lots of things going on at the fair, and this list is basically just a few of the events that are going to be taking place. A lot of these are in the BC Lloyd building. I apologize for just being a text block, but I didn't have a lot of graphics to work with. But I wanted to make sure that there were some things out. September 2nd, musical entertainment by Lori Dial and Friends. September 3rd, Mary Beth Bird will be providing some music. September 4th, there's going to be a mullet contest, and then later on that evening, karaoke and ostrich races. And if you haven't seen an ostrich race, you should really go check it out. It's an event, and while you're out there, go look for the rock team and cheer on the rock team. September 5th at 5 will be the Faith Fellowship Praise Band. September 6th will be wrestling, and then September 7th will be the Demolition Derby. Obviously, that's going to be in the arena. It's not going to be inside the BC Lloyd building. Downtown After Hours with Vicki Bishop and the Good Guys will take place September 13th at 7:30 in the Community Pavilion. Local Fest 5 will be September 13th and 14th in downtown Jonesboro. 2 days of music, comedy, carnivals, wrestling, vendors, food and drink, open mics, golf cart chauffeurs, shopping, and more. If you're looking for something to do, it's going to be 2 days of entertainment in downtown Jonesboro. You can go for more information. You can go check out their Facebook page or the Foundation of Arts web page. Depot Days in downtown Newport are going to be September 13th and 14th as well. So if you're in the Newport area and you don't want to make it all the way to Jonesboro, but you're still looking for something to do, check out Depot Days in Newport. Beatles on the Ridge will be September 21st in Walnut Ridge. They have music, food, vendors, car shows, and kids activities lined up for you. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe not. Maybe I just have something out. Anyway, Beatles on the Ridge, September 21st. Girls Night Out in downtown Paragould will be September 21st from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Plates on Pruitt is October 3rd. Tickets are $75. And this will be catered by Chow 118. This is going to be the kickoff event. This is on October 3rd. And then the Get Downtown Festival is October 4th and 5th. Don't have any slides for that yet. Stay tuned. We'll have those coming up soon. October 12th will be the Miranda Memorial Car Show, hosted by 727 Motorsports. This will be at the Greene County Fairgrounds, and the proceeds for this go to support the Central Arkansas Radiation Therapy Institute. I really thought maybe I messed up on one of those slides. I really thought I had something else in there, but I guess I don't. All right, stay tuned. I'll figure out what it was. I'll put it in next week. Anyway, that's what's going on in and around the area this week and in the near future. Guys, if there's something I missed, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. And tell me how you guys spend your weekend. Go find something local to do. Go find something fun to do. It's going to be a long weekend. I hope you get a chance to take some extra time off and relax. Have a great time. Tell me all about it, and we'll see you again on Tuesday. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.